Welcome to the life of a project manager, a glimpse into the daily routine of managing projects. The series where you are presented with realistic scenarios and you plan your response. Here we go. You and your team have completed your WBS. While standing and looking at the WBS, one of the team members says, "I just heard that our supplier is shutting down and the next best vendor is a new company in Thailand. You are a US-based operation. As the project manager, what do you do with this information? You could do nothing and wait and see what happens, but as a project manager, you are expected to be proactive. You could run to your procurement contact and insist that a new vendor selection process be started right now. Do you know enough about the situation to start selecting a new vendor? Perhaps conduct some research. You ask your team member about the source of the information. Then you pass this information along to your procurement contact. You advise that if this information is true, it will impact your project. You describe the impact to scope, schedule, budget, and quality. It might be that the supplier will be able to fill the order for your project and that the shutdown will come later. In which case, you make sure that you add this as a risk to watch, advise other project managers, and continue with your project. If it is true that the supplier is shutting down and it will impact your project, you document the impact, you raise it as an issue, you communicate to all of the appropriate parties, and you work with your team to be clear about what this supplier was providing, and you use that information to work with your procurement contact to move forward. You and your team work together to find solutions to minimize disruption to your project. What else might you do? Feel free to share your response in the comments below.